sign of some sort.
Well,
Someone stole me wine.
More to the message though, what is it?
yeah.
Well,
I think he's called Pi.
And he hides behind a number?
thief. It says, ask my friends. What, is that Pi's friends?
I think
He's
that's a
in the
friend
arena.
of Pi.
Okay. So
Yeah.
we need to know where I want my wine.
Well, look,
Yeah.
he's hiding with the wine.
Yeah.
I think we just...
Right.
There's
We
an
just-
arrow here.
Whoa.
There's an arrow.
That's
Alright.
cool, yeah. And look at this. More people are searching for Pi.
That must be... Is that
Whoa.
what Pi looks like?
Yes, I think that's what he looks
Oh,
like.
he's kind of cool. Okay.
Yeah, with his
Alright.
2 legs, looks kind of like a bird.
He does.
No wings, but
Yeah.
ha,
Let's
can't
get
fly
him.
away from
All right,
us.
come on.
But what is this? It's a pony.
Oh, you like ponies, right?
I like ponies, but it's not pie.
That's a cool
That's-
I
pony.
like ponies and wine only.
What do you think
Yeah,
this is?
a message maybe
It's a
from
piece of
Pi.
crumpled up paper.
How many times does the horse walk around the wood?
I think this is the wood. Let me have a look at the horse.
Okay.
What's really interesting is that the length of the horse is just the diameter.
Of the wood.
Look how often the horse walks around the wood.
Okay. So you hold him there.
Yeah, this
and
is
then I
the
hold him
start.
here. And then he goes there.
2. And I will hold him here.
3 and a little bit.
Yeah, 3 and a little bit.
So 3 and a little
three
bit.
and a
Yeah.
little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
Let's keep that in mind.
All right.
okay.
We will find him. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's keep.
Follow the arrows.
Whoa,
A message in a bottle.
Ooh.
here's another animal.
Oh, is
I
that-
found
I
a
want-
snake.
I wanted it to be me wine. You know, this pie is a bit sneaky.
Yeah, he really is. But we will get him and we will get back
How
your
many
wine.
times does that snake fit around this bottle?
All right.
Okay,
Shall we have a look?
let's have a look. Yeah.
So. Oh.
Do you know what?
It's the same.
It's the
Yeah.
same as the horse.
It's the diameter
Right.
again, right?
Right here.
You start on that line.
Yeah.
1.
1.
I'm going to start there. And I'm going to go around there.
2. Hold your finger on
Got
there.
my finger.
Okay. 3.
3
And a little bit.
and a little bit again.
Yeah, it's
Even
again.
this
3 and a little
This
bit.
is bigger, right, than the other.
Yeah. It's a bigger circle, but it's still the same.
Still the same. In a bit.
I am really wondering who this Pi is.
He's
Yeah.
Look, there's another arrow.
Look! Oh, that's a fire ant. Oh, don't touch him.
No, they're not too bad. You
Yeah.
just got to tickle them right. See?
Okay.
And another message. How many times does the fire ant walk around the circle?
That's
You know
not
what,
true.
again?
Yeah. It's
the
again the
diameter
diameter.
Again.
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
So,
Yeah.
do we have to start here?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to start right in the middle at the bottom.
Yeah. 1,
There's no way.
2,
A bit again.
Can't be 3 and a bit again, surely.
3,
3
and a little
3 and a
bit.
little bit.
It's the same again.
Even though it's a really tiny little
Yeah. The other one was so
But the
big.
bottle was massive.
Yeah, but it's the same again.
There's
Okay.
another arrow.
Yeah.
Maybe that's gonna.
Let's
feed
have a
into the
look.
Wine bottle.
Right. This pie's in trouble with.
Pi hides here.
Right.
And there are
They're
numbers.
random numbers. I don't
17, 3.14, and 8.
and an 8. Okay.
Well, so maybe we should choose one of these. What do you think?
Well, you know what we followed all the way around?
3 and a little bit, yes.
3 and a little
I
bit.
guess 3.14 is 3 and a little bit.
3.14 is a 3.
Yeah.
3 and a little
And a
bit.
little bit.
Oh.
Now that's a very big lump.
Oh.
Whoa, the
what
head
that
is
looks
coming
like,
out.
right?
Yes.
Is that
I
pie?
think that's Pi.
There seems to be something. Excuse me.
That's Pi. Pi.
If we just
got
stand him up a little bit. Stay. See, he's not that scary.
Yeah.
He had it all the time.
But we got him. This is what Pi looks like.
And he hides
Little
behind
dirty
this
bird.
number, 3.14, 3 and a bit.
Yeah. Here's something
I
else.
was going to say it looks like there's something
Yeah.
under the
Something
sand
hard.
here.
Maybe it's another message from Pi or
Since Pi
something.
did all of this, I think Pi should unearth it.
What does it say?
I think that means divided by, right? So
Yeah.
you're saying that pi equals the circumference divided by the diameter.
Yeah, I think
Which
that's
must be
it.
why those animals were all the same length as the diameter.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's really cool.
Okay.
I
so-
think we should figure this out tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Josh has got it in
Cool.
mind. That's all that really matters.
Yeah. Let's take this with us and drink a glass of wine.
Please note that the reason that we used wine during this particular treasure hunt is because Josh told us that that was one of the things that he was motivated by. He said when we asked him his likes before we started trying to teach him how to calculate the circumference of a circle, that he likes animals, horses in particular, and wine. So that's why we used wine for this exercise. We're not encouraging you to use wine with your child. When you're doing this with your child, then replace the wine with whatever they happen to be motivated by. So with Rowan, for example, he really loves road construction. So I'd use maybe a picture of one of his favorite trucks or something, you know, a toy truck, something like that. If your child likes Disney characters, then hide their favorite characters in the sand. Just use whatever your child is interested by as the motivator for this exercise.